New hope for Washington Commanders fans who are desperate for the team to return to D.C. WUSA 9 has learned the NFL and Commissioner Roger Goodell are now working with D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser. Here's the goal: to make sure that RFK site is an option when the team picks a location for its new stadium. Now, with this mounting pressure on Dan Snyder to sell the team, we discovered the D.C. Council may once again be open to the idea. Here's Chief Investigative Reporter Eric Flack.
WUSA 9 has confirmed an early December phone call between NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell and D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser, and it's breathing new life into the dreams of Washington Commanders fans who want the team back at the site of its past glory, RFK. On background, a source with knowledge of the situation told WUSA 9 the commissioner expressed the league's support for the mayor and the city to have a seat at the table as it relates to the Commanders' new stadium. Mayor Bowser's office declined comment. In a statement, the NFL did not comment on the call directly, but confirmed the NFL's interest in keeping the RFK site a possibility. The league and Mayor Bowser agree that Washington, D.C. should be at the table when a new site is considered, a league spokesperson told WUSA 9. We will continue to work with the mayor's office, the Commanders, and Congress to that end, just like we are in contact with local officials in Maryland and Virginia as they review site and stadium options.
The NFL definitely wants a new stadium in Washington, D.C.
Lisa Delpi-Narati is a professor of sports management at the GW School of Business.
Most importantly, it's a large, wealthy market. And secondly, the NFL values its relationship with legislators.
Congress is one of the major obstacles to a new stadium on the 190-acre RFK site. Right now, the district leases that federally owned land from the government, and Congress would have to give its approval for the Commanders to build a new stadium there.
The NFL has sway in Congress.
The NFL not only has sway, it has money.
An amendment to the lease would likely have to allow for new retail and housing, all sticking points to get any stadium deal approved by D.C. Council. But even that approval doesn't seem to be as much of a Hail Mary as it once was. Just 9 months ago, longtime stadium opponent, Councilmember Charles Allen, released this letter signed by 7 D.C. council members opposing the use of the RFK site for a football stadium. That's enough votes to block any stadium plan. But 2 of those stadium opponents aren't on the council anymore. And a third, Janice Lewis-George, declined to take a position when we asked, are you open to discussing a new Washington Commanders stadium on the RFK site if Daniel Snyder no longer owns or is associated with the franchise? You think a no vote today might not be a no vote down the road?
When you can tell when you have the votes is the day when the vote is taken.
In fact, when WUSA 9 polled all D.C. council, more said they were open to a stadium discussion than against it if Dan Snyder sells the team. Jack Evans is a former D.C. council member who helped spearhead approval for construction of Nationals Park in Southeast nearly 20 years ago.
Constructing sports stadiums is never a popular idea in the public until it's done.
The Commanders released a statement to WUSA 9 a few hours ago. The team says it's aware of the call between the NFL and Mayor Bowser. That statement also says, quote, we continue to pursue all options across multiple sites in Virginia, Maryland, and the District of Columbia. And those efforts include supporting district leaders in securing rights to the RFK site.